back, everybody. So I added in the wood back that burned in the last episode, and so far it's not caught on fire. So I guess the dripping lava does not set things on fire, because it's dripping right there on top of the wood. It's not burning, so that's good. I think that's a good sign. We're going to take that as a win. So now I need to kind of dress this up as a park. I was thinking just kind of driving a path through here. There's going to be a few paths, but I wanted one main one to go from here to there. Of course, let me just randomly chop up all this wood here. Or not wood, all this grass and dirt. I think I have a nice flat area underneath here, if I remember what I did. So then I'm just going to randomly put some coarse dirt, a little bit of podzol and gravel in here. Just to get us started. Sometimes it's hard just to get a random pattern in anything. And it's probably because of the way I have my inventory, because I'm scrolling. So you end up with, in order. I don't want it that way. Maybe something like this, and then let's just get rid of all the rest of the grass in here. Yes, they have a little path that comes through here. I think I've got enough lighting in here. Because nothing's, I don't have any mobs or anything spawning here, so I think, especially with all this now. But I put the pumpkins down there. I guess I've got torches, so I have to remove those torches. Let's, no, I don't want to do that. Let's, hold on. Okay. Yeah, I was using the mini HUD. You can render shapes. So I was using it to get this dome shape, because I didn't do it all by hand. I placed it all by hand, but there's a render for spheres and circles and all that kind of stuff in the MIDI HUD mod. So I use that to get my dome, or at least a general shape of the dome, because I still didn't follow it didn't exactly match up with my border, and so I kind of had to modify it. That's the same thing I'm using to show the slimes. These slime areas. But if you're looking to build and you want a lightly modded guide to like build circles and stuff, that is very helpful. Okay, I got no zeros in here, so that's good. So even without torches, if I put another pumpkin here or something, I think we're going to be really good. So I wanted to keep a spawn-free area down here so I don't get snuck up on. Like I say, the MIDI HUD mod is good for, you can make circles and shapes and all that kind of stuff. And it really helps, like when building a dome like this. Because I just did a sphere and then lowered it, so this was like the middle half of the sphere, so this is the top half. And then that's what I use to build fill in all these blocks mostly. Like I said, it wasn't, my circle here wasn't exactly a circle. Although I used mini HUD for that, but I don't remember if I used the same dimensions and stuff. But never mind, I am digressing right now. Let's readjust my inventory. So I've got, get rid of all this grassy stuff. I want to show you what I'm doing for a tree. Because I'm gonna do some odd trees in here. So my idea for a tree was to use this calcite. And then kind of do this. Although I could probably, let's get rid of that. What the? Oh, the dog is barking. I don't need to, I don't think, nah, dang it, I was hoping. So I'm trying to build this with like a tree, but not use as much of this, what is this called? Amethyst as is not as necessary, but not use as much as the amethyst block, because it's a rarer resource. I can get plenty because I got plenty of amethyst nodes around here I can mine. It's more of a matter of how much time do I want to spend digging around, digging the amethyst, because I already spent a good amount of time just gathering the amounts I have, because I've been collecting the little not the clusters, but the little nodules, the gems or whatever, and they build into a block. So I've been using that already. Well, plus the ones I mined from the nodes itself. I mined everything but the little spawn nodes. But I think, let's see if I do. Yeah, I can do out, like, let's go out here. I'd rather not waste them if I don't have to. Let's see what that is. Yeah, I think that would work. And then I guess in the middle, if I do... like that. That actually looks almost right there. And I even thought I could do, like, extend it out like that, kind of do a little branch on that side. And then I did get some of the clusters. I got some I picked up these clusters, and I thought that would be, this would be like the fruit on the tree, or just what grows on the tree. Oops. Like that. So it's kind of a weird amethyst tree. And I do need to get some, I don't know where I put those. I've got some, the different stages. So I think if I put a few of the different stages on here too, I think that would help. Alright, I gathered a few more of these clusters. Got some like large, medium, small. I guess there's 4 types. Amethyst. And then there's large, medium, and small. You know, we think amethyst would be the large. That's kind of weird. Okay. But that must be, that's the final type of cluster. It's like, so I'm going to add in another one. I have a couple more ideas for some weird trees. that, and then just sort of put the little buds on here, kind of like little flowers. It's kind of like that. So we go down here, and then this one. So we got that branch here, and I think I've got to be careful. I'm trying to think of a way, trying to do this without wasting blocks. Like I said, these amethyst blocks are, it's not hard to get to them, but it's a pain to get them because you've got to stand around and wait for them to grow, which takes a while. And then I've got to mine them, and then you got to be really careful mining them because you got to use the silk touch. But if you accidentally hit the node or whatever it is, the budding one, it doesn't silk touch drop, so you're like it's messed it up right there, and you've lost that one. And I've done that before where I've accidentally just destroyed it because I'm just mining too quickly. Especially when your tools have like efficiency and stuff. It's like you really just chomp through the blocks. There. That. So kind of like, let's do that. I think like that there. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, I kind of like that one. That's a little different. And then maybe we'll do just one off of here. There, like that. Yeah, so like some trees like this I think would be kind of cool. I can even just randomly add in a few more limbs and branches here and there. And I think I want to put like some glowberries hanging from there. I've got glow lichen, which can kind of give it a little eerie like look. Yeah, just enough lighting to make it look interesting. And then maybe some berries. So that is going to be like the forest I have going through here. And then underneath, just going to be like normal trees and plants. I think maybe I could even do, no, I don't know if I want to do vines hanging from those trees. I mean, I'll stick, like some berries here and there. And then I got the little flowers that I can do. So it's going to be a bit of kind of just trial and error going through a lot of this too. And then even on the, like the oak saplings. I think I'm going to try and do like tall oak trees. Because I think, do I have dirt? I need some dirt, don't I? Need some dirt, and actually I need some oak. Do I have any oak? Let's go check. I don't have any oak. Ah! I may have to put some carpet down over here. Because I've got the slime chunk right there. So I've got 5 blocks that need to be maintained. I don't have any. Yeah, so I'm going to try and make some taller oak trees down here and stuff. The berries would be kind of, yeah, like that. Give it a kind of a little wild look to it. Oops, why can't I? Oh, I'm like, why can't I jump? Well, that's a good start. But I've got to cut today's episode short. That's all I'm going to do for today. We'll come back. We'll just keep filling out this. I may add some trees and stuff in the meantime, between episodes. But I've got some things to do today. So I will see you all later. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.